Hello everybody, it's your girl Jodessy. So I want to film this video because in this age now everybody has expressed interest in makeup, and you know, everybody turned into like a self-taught MUA. So I've always been into makeup. If you know me, I've been into makeup since I want to say like early high school, maybe freshman year. So that was 2000, like I think I graduated in 2007. So nah, hold up. Oh my god, yeah, I graduated junior high in 2007. So now it's 2019. So it's been like, you know, 13 years or something. Um but yeah, I've been like really interested in young and since young, and I really was into makeup, and I wanted to be an MUA, but I didn't want to be a self-taught MUA because I was noticing a lack of consistency among the self-taught MUA population. I was like, yo, you know what? Some of y'all are amazing and self-taught, and some of y'all are trash, shitty, trash, and are self-taught. And I'm like, you know what? I want something um, a little more substantial. So I didn't want a esthetician license because I wasn't interested in skincare. And I also didn't want a cosmetology license because I was not interested in hair pretty much at all. So what I did decide to do was to get a makeup school and just do courses that focused on makeup. So I just came from makeup school actually. So they had us do our teacher was absent, so we had a sub, and the sub basically had us do smoky eyes. So that's what I did. But you know what? If you're considering going to makeup school, it is a lot of demos. So like sometimes the demos are just kind of like watching a YouTube video, but you're able to like shout out questions and ask the instructor questions and ask them why they're doing certain things. And you realize that there's like a reason behind the madness. So a lot of self-taught people, like I'll give you some examples. A lot of self-taught people did not learn things like structure of the face. So they basically, because they're self-taught, they learned themselves their own face structure and then basically applied what they learned to every other face that they encounter. And you know what? Yeah, it's gonna come out looking great on people with similar face shapes than you, or maybe it'll come out looking okay on some people and amazing on other people, and you just post the amazing ones. But that's what I really learned. So like for example, I'm gonna be poking at my face. So example, you'll see people do the triangles under their eyes, and they'll do a big triangle like this in order to highlight under their eyes. Now, the size of the triangle you make actually, and the shape of the triangle actually, depends on your bone structure. It's not just a one size fits all triangle. And I'll see like people make triangles that like just go like this, and I used to do it too, where I just make a triangle and it's just a big triangle for no real reason other than shorty told me to on YouTube. So where you're actually supposed to make your triangle is right here. So it would be 1 and then 2 for me, because I'm trying to get it right above that bone right there, that brow, that cheekbone, in order to bring this area that would be sort of sunken in and actually a little bit dark on my face forward to the light. So you always got to remember what you're actually doing with the product. And for example, people just, you know, they would just contour, and like people would just contour under the cheekbone here, or sometimes they bring it a little lower. They don't know where to stop the contour, where to start the contour, and it gets a little confusing. So like when you like, school actually teaches you like contour line. So my contour line is here. Here it is. It starts from my ear, it goes down to about halfway through my eye. That is my contour line. I have done contour like here, going down crazy, because they're not giving me actual points on the face to focus on. So it gets a little like messy and crazy and stuff like that. So like honestly, the technicality, learning what colors work best together, knowing like if my client says I have a yellow dress, knowing that, you know what I look to suggest or whatever that might complement it, or like what shoe look to complement it or whatever, it all came from makeup school. It did not come from watching YouTube videos. And you know what, knowing what I'm doing wrong didn't come from YouTube videos. So I actually did a full makeup course, but I also did a one-on-one with a popular self-taught MUA, completely different. Whereas like the self-taught MUA I took, she would tell me, she specialized in like, I guess all looks, but mainly crease. So she would tell me like, oh, you're gonna tap 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 tap, you're never gonna swirl, never swirl at all on the face, at all on the face. But when I'm in makeup school, they're like, yeah, you swirl, sometimes you swipe, sometimes you tap. And it's just learning when each move is appropriate. And I'm like, wow, these are two completely different things. And like certain things she was saying were things that would work for her face shape, or things that would work solely for her and not really for everyone. So it's just like, it's different. It depends. It really depends if how serious you are about your makeup. And honestly, you're going to find yourself in a place of being stagnant if you're not constantly learning, constantly evolving. So you know what, if your favorite Instagram makeup artist, self-taught, has a makeup class, you should take it. And you know, but you should also explore the makeup school option and do both, because in my opinion it is completely worth it to just get the experience, the max amount of experience that you can do, and be a well-rounded artist. So you know, that's basically it. If you're in makeup school right now, comment down below, let me know how it's going. If you are self-taught MUA, comment down below. And you know, just let me know what your thoughts are. You can argue me on it if you think it's a waste of money, perfectly fine. But honestly, you know what, I was never asked to work New York Fashion Week before I started makeup school. So like opportunities come with that too, with the certification. Not everyone wants a self-taught MUA. Sometimes they want papers and universities and things like that that actually back you up and say, you know what, this person, you know, knows how to color match, so they don't look orange on their wedding day. And it also helped me know like how to set prices and what to do and just other things like that. And it's helping with networking and everything. So I really see like a lot of the upsides if you can afford it. There are makeup schools that, like, you know, they have certain classes, so you can do one day of. YouTube tutorials I still use though. Like don't say I'm like getting rid of YouTube tutorials. I love YouTube tutorials. They're the best. I still use them, so you should use them too. They're very helpful. Just find somebody that looks similar to you in order to do. So I wouldn't follow somebody with like hooded eyes, because my eyes they nothing close to hooded. So I'm not gonna follow a hooded eye person and try to do all their eye looks, because it might not work. Or somebody that's really pale and take product advice from them, like that's not gonna happen. So I'm melanated, I'm a melanated goddess, you know, you feel me? So I'm gonna take my my makeup advice from other melanated goddesses, and that's just how we're gonna do it. So just let me know what you guys think in the comment box below. Thank you so much. And if you're new here, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. You're rocking with your girl Jo, and you'll see me later.